With Epic Universe information finally being officially announced, I think it's time we talk about the current expansion rumors, and it's true, when it comes to fandoms, we're so ungrateful. Who cares? No big deal. We want more. Starting off with my most anticipated rumor, because starting with a Nintendo is a little bit cliche, the creature from the Black Lagoon boat ride, or should I say dark ride, because according to rumors, this creature from the Black Lagoon expansion is going to be similar to Pirates of the Caribbean. To me, that's a good idea, making it different from Jaws. Because if you make a new version of Jaws, but replace Bruce the Shark with the Gill Man, people are gonna say, hey, why can't you just bring back Jaws? It's just a carbon copy. Apparently, it's also gonna be similar to Frozen, because, like, it's gonna go backwards in some places, and the boat's gonna turn, which I think that's a good idea. It could also be a ride version of Horror Nights, just replace the absolutely real skeletons with the Gill Man animatronic. Also, I need to mention this real quick. Why hasn't Universal considered putting a haunted house in this land? Because, well, it's the Universal Monsters / Horror Land of the park. Speaking of horror, we have an expansion for Super Nintendo World, and that is a Luigi's Mansion ride. And according to rumors, this Luigi's Mansion ride is going to be an Omni-mover, similar to Haunted Mansion, where you're gonna shoot a bunch of ghosts, or capture a bunch of ghosts. Who knows what else they're gonna do? Who knows if they're gonna do animatronics, or if they're gonna do augmented reality like in the other Mario rides. Basically, Haunted Mansion meets Men in Black Alien Attack. And according to another rumor I heard, they are going to make the mansion itself into a dining area.
I love this plan! I'm excited to be a part of it!
However, as much as I love these ideas, why do we need more Mario? Why can't we have a Metroid ride, or a Star Fox ride, or an F-Zero ride? Okay, regardless of relevance, you have to admit that an F-Zero ride would make a lot of sense because it's really cool. Or you can have a Splatoon laser tag or shooting attraction where you get to shoot others and be more physical, because, you know, Splatoon's very popular right now. I've heard rumors that Universal Japan wants Animal Crossing, which makes sense because the Japanese love cute creatures. Honestly, if I were Universal, I would probably keep in the dining plans and probably make a ride based off a different franchise, you know. Now let's go on to another expansion that I'm kind of mixed about, and that is a Great Hall restaurant for the Wizarding World area. Now, if this happens, this land is going to be cluttered, because it's apparently going to be France, of course, and it's going to have the British Ministry of Magic, you know, a country that is different from France and is, like, you know, apart from France continental-wise. Basically, in context of the lore of Harry Potter, the British Ministry of Magic is under Diagon Alley, and the Great Hall is in Hogwarts. Universal should have done this like 20 years ago. And the thing is, the normies are gonna get confused because even the biggest amount of Harry Potter fans who aren't theme park buffs, they're gonna be like, wait, isn't this supposed to be here and isn't this supposed to be there, you know? If this land was called Harry Potter and the Lost Concepts, normies are finally going to understand why this land is so cluttered. But overall, I love the idea, because look at the food here. It's perfect opportunity for a restaurant. Why didn't you do it before, Universal? Finally, one of the biggest rumors for an Epic Universe expansion, and that is Lord of the Rings. And honestly, Lord of the Rings is basically a Harry Potter situation, as in you have Hogsmeade in one park and you have Diagon Alley in the other. Lord of the Rings has so many locations. The Shire, Gondor, Mordor. You basically need to cram in 2 lands into one. Which is why I think the expansion on the top right is so big. I'd say you go with probably the Shire and Mordor. But what rides would they have exactly? A Tower of Terror-like system for Saruman's Tower, or a dark ride, that's what they'll probably most likely do. A boat ride, I think that one is equally as likely because there's a lot of water scenes and water locations in Lord of the Rings movies. And not to mention, there's the Kraken from the first movie. That would make a perfect concept for the ride. Like you have to escape it, or fight it, or who knows, maybe you could just ride it. Please don't do that. Basically, I like the Harry Potter movies, but I love Lord of the Rings. And I really hope this does happen. And hey, it looks like they might go forward with Universal buying Warner Brothers, so I guess I know what my next video is gonna be. That's the end of the video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.